Well, what was supposed to be a night of celebrating the Chamorro culture turned into a night of tragedy. Two employees of Atkins Kroll Toyota got into a fight Friday night, with one ending up dead. Here's more. The two men were co-workers at Atkins Kroll Toyota, where a Mes Chamorro celebration barbecue had just ended last Friday night. Guam Police spokesman Sergeant Paul Tapao.
Our officers from the Tumon Precinct Command responded to an injured person's call at the parking lot of Atkins Kroll Toyota in Tumuning. Now, prior to their arrival, they were informed that GFD personnel were conducting CPR on the 35-year-old male who was unresponsive at the time. He was transported to GMH, where he was pronounced deceased at around 11 o'clock by GMH attending physician.
The victim has been identified as 35-year-old Libric Menglotnya, while the assailant was identified as 31-year-old Jonathan Ross Pangilinan. Tapao explains that the two men had gotten into a physical altercation when the fight turned deadly. According to police, Pangilinan attempted to cover up the attack by claiming Menglotnya started the fight after Pangilinan returned from a beer run. Police say Pangilinan tried to claim self-defense, but when he was shown surveillance footage indicating that Pangilinan continued to assault Menglotnya while he was on the ground, Pangilinan changed his story. The report says both men were fighting each other when Menglotnya fell to the ground. From there, Pangilinan is accused of repeatedly kicking and punching Menglotnya in the head and chest area. At one point, Menglotnya is in the fetal position. Pangilinan allegedly punched Menglotnya in the head, which caused it to bounce off the pavement. Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Aurelio Espinola says these repeated blows to Menglotnya's head is what caused his death, saying he died of a subarachnoid hemorrhage or bleeding of the brain. He ruled Menglotnya's death a homicide. Pangilinan was arrested a day later and charged with first-degree murder and aggravated assault. He appeared in Superior Court today for a magistrate hearing.
Mr. Pangilinan, you are innocent until proven guilty. But I am going to impose conditions for your release today. Doesn't mean you're guilty of these charges. The reason for these conditions is to make sure you do show up for your future hearings. You're not a danger to anyone in the community, and that you are able to follow court orders. Given the extreme seriousness of the allegations, I am not going to release you today for personal recognizance. If you want to be released, I'm going to set bail at $100,000 in cash.
In a statement, AK Communications Director Ernie Galito said, quote, "We are all saddened by this news, and we wish to extend our prayers and deepest condolences to Libric's family. We have arranged for counseling for any of our employees should they need any emotional support over this traumatic event." Pangilinan's next hearing is scheduled for April 5th at 4 p.m.